Today I am discuss about special diagnostic test. Stereo test for color vision test. Signature test is done for distance vision. Confrontation test is done for central and peripheral vision. Jaeger type card test is near vision. Ceiling test is done for vitamin 12 absorption. Histamine test is done for leprosy. Rollover test is done for preeclampsia. Ferrin test or nitrogen test is for leakage of amniotic fluid. Viral test is for syphilis. VMA, venine mandelic acid, done for pheochromocytoma. Glucose test is done for diabetes mellitus. Glycosylated hemoglobin or HbA1c is done for diabetes mellitus. Water deprivation test is for diabetes insipidus. Stress test is for heart function. Triple test is done for Down syndrome. D-dimer test is done for measuring clot formation, DVT, PE or DIC. Trendelenburg test is for varicose vein. Phalen or Tenel test is for carpal tunnel syndrome. Golden quantiferon test is done for tuberculosis. Bengal test is done for protein energy malnutrition. Tensilon test done for myasthenia gravis. Romberg test is for neurological function or balance or gait. Nikis test is done for meningitis in children. T-Jank test is done for herpes genital or varicella. T-test is done for lymphogranuloma inguinal. Widal test is done for typhoid on second week. Weil-Felix test is done for typhoid fever. Boni test or Marshall test is done for stress incontinence. Binet test is done for intelligent quotient. Sweet chloride test is done for cystic fibrosis. Hanging drop test is for cholera. Paul Bonnell test is for Epstein-Barr virus. Sex test or bubble test is done for surfactant and fetal lung maturity. Rubin test is done for patency of fallopian tube. Tape test is done for pinworm. Ortholin test is done for check chlorine in water. DEXA scan is for bone metabolic disease or that is osteoporosis. Adam test is done for psoriasis. Allen test is done for ABG analysis. Aldehyde test is done for leprosy. Phosphate test is for pasteurization. PAS test is done for allergic reaction. Tourniquet test is for dengue fever. Urea breath test is for H. pylori. Sick test is done for diphtheria. Dick test is for scarlet fever. Rothar test is done for acetone in urine. Hay test is for done bile salt in urine. Smith test is done for bile pigment in urine. Benedict test is done for glucose in urine. Kevim test is for sarcoidosis. Rainey and Weber test is for hearing. Direct Combe test done for hemolytic anemia. Hill to Shine test done for body coordination test. Halo test is done for CSF leakage. Suppression test is done for acetate or pituitary or adrenal gland tumor. Arthrosynthesis is done for joint inflammation and infection. Holter monitoring is done 24 hours ECG monitoring in dysarrhythmia. Pulmonary function test is done for measure lung volume and capacity by spirometer. SGOT and SGPT, AST or ALT done for liver function test. Pap smear is done for cancer of cervix. Creatinine clearance test for estimation of GFR. Wood's light examination test is done for superficial infection of skin. Brow ink test is done for scabies or the cheek. Braden scale is for to measure integrity of bedsole. Thank you.